Most people think world leaders live disciplined, ordinary lives focused only on politics. But when it comes to Emmanuel Macron, the reality is far more luxurious. Because behind the speeches, international summits, and political debates exists a world filled with wealth, influence, elite access, and extraordinary privilege. From living inside one of the most luxurious presidential palaces on earth, to traveling in armored convoys protected by elite security teams, Macron's lifestyle operates at a level most people will never experience. And unlike kings born into royal families or billionaires who inherited generational wealth, Emmanuel Macron built his rise from ambition, from banking to politics to becoming one of the most powerful men in Europe. And today, he lives inside a world defined by status, prestige, and global influence. This is the millionaire lifestyle of Emmanuel Macron. Before entering politics, Macron was already surrounded by elite institutions and powerful people. He studied at some of France's most prestigious schools, institutions designed to produce the future leaders of the country. Even from a young age, Macron stood out for his intelligence, discipline, and confidence. But the biggest turning point in his life came before politics ever began. Because before becoming president, Emmanuel Macron worked as an investment banker. And not just any banker. He joined Rothschild Co, one of the most powerful financial institutions in Europe, a place connected to enormous wealth, billion-dollar deals, and elite business circles. While working there, Macron reportedly helped negotiate massive corporate transactions worth millions of dollars. And almost overnight, he became known as a rising star in the financial world. That environment completely changed his lifestyle. Luxury hotels, private business meetings, exclusive social circles, high-profile connections. Even before politics, Macron was already living in a world connected to money and influence. And many people believe this financial background helped shape the way he sees power today. But eventually, Macron left banking behind and entered politics. And his rise happened incredibly fast. In 2017, at just 39 years old, Emmanuel Macron became the president of France, one of the youngest national leaders in modern history. And with that position came a completely different level of luxury. Today, Macron lives and works inside the Élysée Palace in Paris. And this place is not just a government building. It's one of the most prestigious presidential residences in the entire world. Built in the 1700s, the palace represents centuries of French wealth, elegance, and political power. Inside, there are giant crystal chandeliers, gold-covered interiors, priceless artwork, royal furniture, massive ceremonial halls, and private gardens hidden in the center of Paris. Every room inside the palace feels designed to display authority. World leaders from every corner of the planet walk through these halls. Kings, queens, billionaires, CEOs, presidents. This is the center of French political power. And Macron experiences that reality every single day. But luxury at this level is not only about beautiful buildings, it's about access. Because powerful people live differently from everyone else. Macron travels with heavily protected presidential convoys. Entire streets are often blocked during his movement. He is surrounded by elite security teams trained to react instantly to threats. And when traveling internationally, he flies using presidential aircraft equipped with advanced communication systems and military-level protection. A lifestyle where privacy, security, and convenience become absolute priorities. And then there's the image, because global leaders understand something very important. Appearance creates perception, and perception creates power. That's why every detail around Macron is carefully managed. The tailored suits, the luxury state dinners, the carefully staged international meetings, The elegant backdrops during speeches. Nothing is accidental, because in politics, visuals matter almost as much as decisions. And Macron operates inside rooms where billion-dollar conversations happen constantly. Meetings with technology giants, global investors, European leaders, royal families, business executives. This is a world where influence itself becomes currency. And although Macron is not a billionaire, he spends his life surrounded by people who are. People with private islands, mega yachts, corporate empires, and unimaginable wealth. Over time, being around that level of power naturally changes someone's lifestyle. But despite all the elegance and prestige, Macron's luxurious image has also created major controversy. Many critics in France believe he appears too close to wealthy elites. Some people even nicknamed him the president of the rich, especially during inflation, pension protests, and rising economic pressure across France. While ordinary citizens struggled with living costs, Macron was often seen at exclusive global events surrounded by some of the richest people on earth. And for many, that created a disconnect. Critics say he appears distant from normal French life, too polished, too elite, too connected to the financial world. But supporters disagree. They see him as a symbol of modern ambition. Someone who rose from education to banking to the highest office in France through intelligence and strategy. And whether admired or criticized, one thing is clear. Macron operates inside one of the world's most exclusive circles of influence. But behind the luxury, there's another side pressure. Because at the highest level of politics, every speech becomes headlines. Every decision affects millions. And every move is analyzed globally. Unlike celebrities, political leaders cannot disappear from public life. Their world is constantly exposed. That level of scrutiny changes everything. Privacy becomes rare, trust becomes difficult, and normal life slowly fades. Because at that level, your life no longer fully belongs to you. It belongs to politics, media, and history. And that's what makes his story fascinating. Not just wealth, but power and access. Because today, the real luxury is access to influence, to decision makers, and to global power. And Emmanuel Macron stands at the center of that world every day.